Hi there, my name is Nether and today we're playing Factorio. Welcome back, everybody. I hope you're having a great day. When we last left off, we were playing around with some circuitry, and I don't really know what we're doing with that. So, here we are. We're still trying to figure out, I never really came up with anything. So, I still don't really know how I am wanting to do this. So, let's just see. Let's just see if I can at least do what I'm thinking of doing, and then we'll sort of understand the system a little bit better. So, or I mean like, yeah. So let's say this guy gets a turret, he puts it in his chest, and then this is off. So, cool. That should be all that happens. So I'm gonna get rid of this. I can get rid of this for now. And then what I want to do is what I want to do is check the contents of this chest, right? So, where's the turret? Oh, I have it. So let's say the turret is in here. We've successfully pulled the turret out of the thing. Now, yes, now there is in fact a turret. So, let's see, can this just directly do the calculation? Or do I have to get a comparator? Looks like, oh no. Enable and disable is, I suppose, this less than 1. So is there less than, basically, is the chest empty? Right? Oh, I guess that just disables it, which I guess is good. I was kind of thinking of using the train limits, but I'm not entirely sure why I would want to do that as opposed to just disabling it. So, where are you going? Oh, it already did it. It's already now going to this pit stop, presumably. Yes, okay. So, all right, easy peasy. Pretty straightforward, just to disable the station, and then now it'll go here, as opposed to the other one. So, here's my conundrum. Is not necessarily that, right? And then I could say, but then what I want to happen is I want to somehow check the station, right? So let's say it gets there now, and now I want to check something. All right, so what I'm gonna do is make a bunch more red wire. I'm gonna start, there might be easier ways to do this, but I'm just going to go ahead and start, I think, it's because I don't have any. I'm gonna just start rolling this along. If I hold this, oh no. Holding it doesn't work? Oh, weird. Okay, I'm just gonna run this along here. Because I want to see, like, I want to be able to get a, what do you mean? Oh, there's another one right here. I want to send a signal now to the station to essentially get rid of the turret. That's kind of what I'm thinking. I'm gonna go ahead and put a little power pole here. And are there other ways to transport cable? Data cable? Cause that'd be nice. All right, this will go here. This will go here, here. Here. Okay, that's good for now. So, I want to, I don't exactly know how, like, I don't know. What do I do? I guess I can just say, could I use a comparator? Let's get another power pole up here. Can I just use a comparator to say, hey dog, is train? Is train? Train is yes? Train is yes. Is train yes? Is train greater than 0? T1. Is train T1? And the answer seems to be no. Interesting. I'm a little surprised. I kind of would have thought that would give me what I want. Yes? Read train count? Train count. C. Okay. How about that then? Train count is C. C is 1. C is input. I guess C. I guess I don't really need to worry about that. I guess C is greater than 1, then I'll put T, maybe. No? When a train is stopped at the train stop, a signal is sent with a unique number for that train. Reads the number of trains going to this particular train stop, including the stop train. Okay. I guess technically this train isn't going here. Is that correct? Because I manually stopped it. So technically this train exists nowhere. It still says trains with a stop, but I assume that doesn't matter. Okay, never mind. Why don't we do train ID T. Doesn't really seem to give it a value. But let's just sort of say it's 0 without a train. Still don't seem to be getting anything. Condition is T. Is T? When a train is stopped at the train stop, a signal is sent with a unique number for that train. So again, is this not technically stopped here because I set it to manual? I suppose. It only stays at the stop for 10 seconds. Can I just make this longer for a second? Beans. Okay. Read stopped train is what I want. Train ID. And then I think I need a condition, right? I don't know. But I guess I can just get T in other ways. But I'm just curious. I just want to see if I get... Oh, okay. Lovely. Wait, why'd you go so fast? Why'd you go so fast? Oh, it had no cargo, of course. Fine. All right, well that worked. I saw it show up. It was only there for a second, but it was there. So now what I'm kind of thinking is we'll say, I don't really need this necessarily. And again, this isn't going to work, right? This isn't what I want. It's just, I just want to see if this will work or if I can get this to work. Just curious if I'll be able to see it. Woo. On these things as the train goes there. Oh, that was not the train. There it is. And T. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Interesting. Okay. Well, I don't really need to worry about that. What does this mean? Why are you red? Oh, you're disabled. Sure. Cool. I like that. All right. So now we're sending that signal along. We have T currently is 0. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, hey, dude, T is greater than what? Greater than 0. Because currently T is nothing. I assume equaling 0. And then it's going to enable that, presumably, when that train reaches the station again. Where are you at? Here she comes. Now, again, not gonna work. This isn't what I want, necessarily. But I'm just curious if this is something I can make happen, right? So it's turning around. It's gonna come, it's gonna stop here for a second. And hopefully within that amount of time, that will trigger this inserter. Bam. So now, this station should no longer be disabled. This should now be a legit stop. And what we should see is now our little coal buddy is gonna go get back and get coal. But now I almost guaranteed he's gonna come to this station, right? Because it's enabled again. That's his favorite station of all time. So we're gonna have to wait for some traffic. Oh, I wonder who gets to go first in this scenario. You should have like an inactivity, my dude. Because you are waiting too long. How about you? Oh, you will count as full inventory, so you're fine. Same, I assume. He's got the little cheeky 10 seconds, so at least he gets a little bit refueled. So we don't have to run into that situation where that one just dies of not being fueled enough. Cool. And then this guy's just gonna sit here for 10 seconds. Just getting a little bit of coal. Getting refueled a little bit as needed. And then off he goes. So, and now, I mean, we could probably just see where he's planning to go. And look, it is this station. I'm shocked. Oh, you know, but, oh yeah, and probably what's gonna happen is this is probably going to immediately get disabled. Because what I'm assuming is that it's gonna put the turret into the wagon and then immediately take it back out. Oh, if if there wasn't a huge traffic jam. Carry on, fellas. Oh, interesting. Oh no, he does get to go first. Okay, I thought maybe this was gonna get. I assume it's sort of first come first serve, but I don't fully know. All right, cool. And now, turret in, out, station disabled, essentially, right? It's nice that he can stay here, but station disabled. All right. Cool. So, like, that does work. It allows me to flip-flop them. And what would happen if... What would happen if I... But the problem is this won't work with a third station, right? At least not in this very simplistic sort of way. Because of the turret, like I could theoretically daisy chain them. You know what I'm saying? Is that train 1, 2, 3? Is that always going to be 1, 2, 3? That's one thing I'd like to know. Oh, he's already on the move. There he goes. All right, I'm curious to see if when it arrives at the station, what is this number? Is it always 1, 2, 3? And I assume that has something to do with the train and not necessarily the station. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I suppose I could have it also... Network 15. But there doesn't seem to be a way to the circuit network to the train so they can use it for weight conditions. Don't need that. Don't know if there's a way to tell it. I could give it one, I suppose, right? We could give the station, each station, like an ID, maybe? And then somehow, I don't know. Kind of liking this, though. I just imagine there's probably an easier way to do this, but I think this is cool. So what's going on? You're full. Right? Yes, you are. Okay. So there's not much we can do there. Okay. So, fine. Cool, all cool and all, I suppose, but because I don't care if it's full. That's not necessarily one of my concerns, although I could potentially just sort of like, well, I guess for this I do. For everyone else, for the trains loading with coal, like picking coal up, I don't care if it's full, right? In fact, I shouldn't care about anything, which makes me actually think that this way wouldn't work at all, because this station is disabled. That doesn't help me. I want this station to always be open, just not to that station, or just not to that train. Huh, interesting. I wonder if maybe there is no way to do that for that specific scenario, because I want that train to not be able to come here. But I want other trains to be able to come here. Interesting. Interesting. I wonder if there's any way to tell it. Because I can send it to the train, and I'm not entirely sure what I can do with that. Sends the contents of the circuit network to the train so they can be used for weight conditions. I'm not entirely sure how that works. Or how to configure it, I suppose. Like, what does that mean exactly? All right. So yeah, I don't think this is going to do what I want in any way, shape, or form. But, mainly because of that, right? This is not the state I ever want this station to be in, because I want it to be able to have trains, other trains that are just going about their day and getting fuel, because that's the point of these, right? Is the trains should be able to come and stop here and get fuel any old time. This obviously not gonna work out, at least in this fashion. And I can't seem to see a way to somehow like block a train, not allow a particular train, but maybe with that weight condition thing. Problem is, I don't know how that works. So, but let's see. Let's say you do not enable disable. So this station is now open again. And then I'm going to take the turret out real quick. And I have a feeling I'm not going to use the turret thing anyway. So let's just get rid of all that whole thing. And then we'll just get rid of this, because that was just for the turret thing. So, what do I want to do in terms of blocking that train? So if I say, oh, it's not connected to any network anymore. I don't think I'm actually gonna want this network for anything necessarily. And that'd actually be nice. If I don't have to connect them to each other, I would love that. So if I could say, what? I do want to sort of flag that it has been visited recently. Maybe I can use time. Maybe that would be a way to do it. I wonder. Could theoretically do something where there's like, I wonder if there's a better way to make a counter in the game. Like theoretically I could do this and put, you know, like 100 of something in there. Right? This is essentially counting down. Resetting it might be a little bit interesting. I guess I could just flip it. Could I flip it? I don't think you can flip these guys. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Constant. Decider. Arithmetic. Let me put one of these down real quick. I just don't really know how these work. Input. Oh, it literally is just math. So I don't know if I can. It's nice that I can do these kinds of operations, though. That's nice. I'm actually kind of surprised these aren't on the comparator, to be honest. But, whatever. Or the decider combinator. Alright. So, constant combinator should be... I'm not entirely sure why you would want that. But, maybe? On output signals... Okay, yeah, that seems legit. But, yeah, like, I don't know if I can think of another way to make a counter. Like, let's say... and reset it in some sort of meaningful way, right? Like, stack inserters... maybe, but currently my stack inserters move 4 at a time. It's not like it's gonna go crazy, you know? I assume at some point stack inserters will truly move a stack up to a stack at a time. Or at least big chunks. Maybe not 100, I don't know, but I assume we will go a little higher than 4. So, but for now it's 4. Which, I guess, is still gonna be faster. The problem is I can't make stack inserters anyway. Still don't have plastic. But why don't we just try this out and just see if this would work at all. So I'm just going to go ahead and put a couple of these guys down. I'm going to use a regular inserter as my sort of countdown. And then just to move this stuff back, I'm going to just do a cheeky little fast inserter, belt, I guess. And then just sort of, for lack of better tools. But this theoretically will work. And so I'm gonna have a little bit of signal connected to this, so it's off. And then I'm gonna drop a little bit of copper plate in there. Whoa. And then I'm gonna say, I'm also going to connect to these guys as well. Right? Maybe not, actually. Well, I certainly don't want this guy to go all the time, but I don't know if I want it to connect to this power thing. Okay. So, right, because actually what I want is... just, yeah, actually I just want this connected to that. That's all I want. If this is copper sheets greater than, or like, let's say greater than equal to 100. Then enable, right? So this doesn't start moving them out until it's full. And then, what was I thinking here? So I want to sort of toggle. So when the train arrives, so let's set this up. So when the train arrives, it reads stopped train as T. And if stopped train is, or T, is greater than 0. No, see, because that won't work. Can I set this? No. How would I, I'm basically just trying to create like a latch. So I get the number and I want it to stay. I guess what I could do is I could say, this might not be the best way to do it, but it's the way I can think of off the top of my head. So, because this will work until the train leaves, presumably, right? And then it'll stop again, which is not what I want. So, what I want instead is, oh, no. What I want is instead this to do nothing. Clear. Okay, cool. Just be disabled forever. Okay, so instead I want to say, hey you, is T greater than 0? And then let's just say sort of A, 1, and then wait, how does this work? Oh no, not this one. Arithmetic, and then so A and okay, I'd like to actually be able to say and 2 signals. How do I say and 2, like, how do I compare 2 things? I actually don't know if I can. I must be able to in some way. What does this mean? Oh, I see. And let's say B is 1. This is dumb. I keep going back or keep kind of tangling myself into a corner here. Okay. No. Arithmetic thing. This is T greater than, or T. Can I not say greater than here? I might need a thing for that. So T, 1, 2, 3, and Copper plate. 100? What the heck does that mean? Oh no, that's just a number. Copper plate, okay. T and copper plate. So if I say... Oh. Oh, right, because it doesn't have T. Is what? What's the output of this? Oh, okay. If T... Oh, okay. I think I got it. If T and copper plate... Output B. No. Just T and copper plate, I suppose. Just give me both of those numbers. B96? How do you figure? Where'd you come up with that number, dude? What is B? What do you mean? What do you mean B96? What's B96? Tell me more about B96. We need to know. All right, that didn't help me at all. I just want to say... I want to say if... Huh? Or? Would I use... Nope. Would I... Okay. This greater than 0. I'll put A. 1. Just say yes, it is. It is in fact true. If T is greater than 0, yes. Yes. Oh, I should probably create a number. B. A and B are true. No. If A is less than 100. I think this is what I want. If A, if copper plates is less than 100, A is 1. If a train is in the station, A is 1. Now, theoretically, arithmetic combinator, U to U to U, A and B output C. That's what we're just gonna say. C goes to U. You do not listen to that anymore. U if C is greater than 0. Okay, let me see if that works. I think I'm getting there. I think I'm, you know, we're piecing it together, little bits at a time. No, why? Output C, my dude. What's your problem? How come? Oh, because it's not. It's not. It's not. Oh, beans. Wait, or? I think that's what I want. Because basically what I want to happen, because yes, exactly, it's or. Because I want it to be no right now. I want it to be false. So neither of those things are true. But now one of them is true. So now it starts to go. But when the train leaves, the other one will now be true. So when the train leaves, this should keep going. Huzzah! So now it's going. Now we have, technically, And again, might be better ways to do this. Don't care. Don't tell me. The point is the experimentation. So now we have this counter that goes from, that basically counts at, it's 2. I could override the stack size to 1. That would probably actually help. Just to make it, I don't know what the speed is. I don't know if there's a way to count, but it's about a second, right? So it's 31, 30, 29. Now what I want to say is I'm going to, I'd like to be able to disable this. If I say none, no, enable disable. I'm just gonna click that. Okay, I want to reset this. So we're gonna take this. We're gonna put our 100 back in, and now, if this is 0, if actually this might be a good place for green wires, just so they don't interfere. Enable if copper plates, where the heck, copper plates equal 100. Yes, I think. Let's see. Episode is already long, as is tradition. But this, oh no. C. Now, the stop is disabled. So it's gonna leave. The stop should be disabled. Right? Yep, coal pit stop's disabled. It will be disabled until, yes. It will be disabled until all the copper sheets have moved to the other chest and then moved back. So once it's done moving, this guy will start to move them back. But at that point, this should stop. Right? Oh no. It won't. Oh no. Yeah, greater than 0. Oh no. Uh-oh. Less than 100. Ah, that's gonna be true forever. Okay. Anyway, we're so close to a little counter. Unfortunately, that won't actually ever stop now because I need it to also stop when it's 0. Right? So I think I might need to add another one? I don't know. Anyway, we'll figure it out. No time to do it now. All right, that's gonna have to do it for this episode. When I come back with more Factorio, we will continue to try to work on this silly thing and see if we can figure out a way to get this to stop counting or stop moving, because as soon as this is 100, this is 0, it's gonna start moving them back. This guy's not gonna care. It's gonna continue to move them forever now. So now this little thing loops forever and this station never turns back on. That's the point, right? We gotta get it to turn back on at some point. But anyway, we'll work that out next time. Thank you so much for joining me. I can't wait to see you again, and I hope you have an incredible day. Okay, bye! Thank you again for watching the video. If you'd like to see more from me, feel free to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell if you want to be notified when my videos go live. I'd also very much love to hear from you down in the comments below.